Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about 4 brands that I love even though I've never actually tried them. So this is a video idea that I got after I was perusing on Instagram for a little bit. I feel that this definitely has been done before. I probably didn't make this up, but I just wanted to just spotlight these 4 brands because for whatever reason, and there are several reasons for each of these brands, but for whatever reason, I have just fallen in love with the entire brand aesthetic. I have fallen in love with certain products from afar without necessarily trying them. And yes, I do want to emphasize that no, I have not tried any of these brands. So therefore, I cannot necessarily be forming a concrete opinion of these brands. If I ever do purchase anything from these brands, I definitely would be trying it and giving you guys my honest opinion. But from afar, I just have like this long distance relationship. Not relationship, adoration, creepy adoration with all 4 of these brands. So yes, that's pretty much my very long-winded and very extra kind of intro. But without further ado, let's just get into these 4 brands. Okay, so the first brand that I want to talk is Pat McGrath Labs, or Pat McGrath's makeup line. So Pat McGrath has, well, she's one of the reasons why I really started to look at makeup as not just makeup but an art form, because way back when I was like super interested in fashion, I still am of course, but back when I was interested in fashion to a much greater degree than I was interested in makeup, I was like looking at the behind the scenes of runway shows and I saw Pat McGrath as pretty much a mainstay in a lot of these shows, and I was intrigued and I started looking up her work. I started just watching interviews and I was just so inspired. I was so enamored. I was just obsessed with this woman who basically had come from such humble beginnings and just catapulted herself into this global powerhouse. Like, she is an incredible artist. She is so talented, and I have really just been obsessively watching reviews on her makeup products, and I have been fascinated by the stuff that she has come out with. And yes, I've seen people having mixed opinions on some things, but some other things like her eyeshadow palettes, everybody's obsessed with, everybody's so into those. I would love to own one of those. The packaging looks beautiful, but more than that, the actual product inside seems absolutely amazing. However, her price point has always been so far up there for me. I see myself getting something from Pat McGrath, like something from her makeup line, when I'm a little bit up there in terms of personal net worth. I guess that sounds so weird, but I definitely see getting Pat McGrath items at some point, but just not right now. However, I would love to, and I feel like I feel like I already know so much about her brand and I know so much about her as a person. I just can't help but just feel like I'm already in love with the brand, even though I've never tried anything from them. The next brand that I want to mention is Menagerie Cosmetics. Now, Menagerie Cosmetics is an indie brand, and I have a special place in my heart for indie brands. I just love buying from indie brands because more often than not, I get a product that I absolutely love and use even more often than other brands, like other more mainstream brands, and I just love Menagerie Cosmetics from afar because their product seems so fascinating and so interesting. I love the fact that they really just integrate so much of nature and so much of animal life into their packaging and into their products. Like, their products are inspired by the color palettes found in nature, and I love that. I think that's so beautiful, so just amazing, and I just love how connected they are to the world around them when it comes to gaining inspiration. The founder and I believe the creative director of the brand, her name is Samantha, and she really has like this creative vision, and she's so like, she seems so good at what she does, and I'm just like in awe of almost everything she launches. There have only been a few launches that I'm not like absolutely obsessed with, but I feel like her eyeshadow palettes are definitely the items that I am like the most just head over heels in love from afar with, you know? She really has some interesting products that I love the looks of so much, and so many people like in the smaller beauty community really love Menagerie Cosmetics as a brand, and I cannot wait until I'm done with my no buy so I can actually make a commitment, so I can actually get some of these items, because I cannot wait, because so many of the products that they launch, like that this company launches, look so beautiful, and I love the inspiration. I think it's so creative, and I just love it. So Menagerie Cosmetics, yet another brand that I'm just so in love with from afar that I haven't actually tried yet. The next brand I want to speak about is Melt Cosmetics. Now the founders of Melt are Laura Alarano and Dana Bomar, and they basically have constructed this brand. And Melt Cosmetics is an indie brand, a larger indie brand, but nevertheless an indie brand in my personal opinion. They have constructed a brand that is so iconic, I feel like, because of their product innovation and because of the fact that they have retained, I think, a very personal approach to their company. And I feel like whenever I look at a launch or whenever I see a launch from Melt Cosmetics, it's just something that seems so personal and so original that I really do like. Admittedly, I feel like I'm more in love with the whole aesthetic of Melt Cosmetics rather than individual products, because yes, I do lust after individual products from a multitude of brands, but I feel like when it comes to Melt, I am more just obsessed with the aesthetic of the brand, with the sort of like the entire style of the brand, with the entire just the vibe of the brand. And I actually started paying more attention to these two women as well as to their brand when they did a little bit of a mini reality series that they posted on YouTube. This was like a several episode length docu-series in which they chronicled a little bit of their personal life, but more than that, they talked about their brand, how they do product, and it was a really like interesting eye-opener, and I really enjoyed that. And I feel like that was a reason that I just started really just getting a little bit more attached to the brand, albeit from afar, because of course I've never tried anything from Melt, but I would love to do so at one point in time in the future. The next brand is the last brand that I'm going to mention today, and you might already have guessed this if you have watched me for a little bit, but it's Linda Hallberg. I love Linda Hallberg Cosmetics. I love this brand so much. It is a Nordic beauty brand, and I just am so obsessed with it. I mean, Linda Hallberg is a founder. She is a blogger slash YouTuber, and she has a terrific Instagram that I am always inspired by. If you have not checked out her Instagram, do it now, because she posts makeup looks that are so inspiring, that are so creative, and her talent is unreal. I just love following her because she gives me so much inspiration. I look at Linda Hallberg's brand as being an indie brand, but her brand is so innovative and her quality is consistently good. Like, I watch a lot of reviews, I watch a lot of favorites videos, I watch a lot of tutorials, so I'm able to sort of discern a lot of the majority's opinion on different product releases. And when it comes to Linda Hallberg's brand, I rarely see a negative review, and of course I do feel like that's because of the quality of her product. She is, I feel like, so underrated. I don't think that enough people are talking about her brand. I mean, I have mentioned, I think her mood crayons 100,000 times on this channel because I want them so badly. Her face products look really fun and really interesting as well. But I just like look at Linda Hallberg's beauty brand as a brand that I am already in love with and that I desperately want to try one day. So that pretty much wraps up this video of the 4 brands that I'm in love with, even though I've never tried them. Yes, I know, but you can't help being in love, okay? Especially when you're me and you just love makeup. But thank you so much for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it interesting. Let me know your thoughts on these brands down below. Have you tried them? Have you not tried them? Do you want to try them? Give me your thoughts and I will get back to you. But thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.